I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for taking the time, joining in, coming to see what we're doing over here on this side of the camera. I really do appreciate it. If you are returning, I appreciate you and your time also. Happy Tuesday. We are here today for the second showing or viewing or talk about my boho chic collection. So this is boho, bohemian inspired clothing that I am making. I do realize that bohemian includes the wooden jewelry, it includes earth tone colors, but that's the beauty in sewing. You can make it be whatever it is you want to be. I don't do a lot of earth tone colors, and I don't want to make clothes that I am not going to wear. So today I am showing you this dress. There's two pieces that I made. Let's get started with what I have on. Now, when I got dressed this morning, I don't know about you, but this took me way back. I remember the head wrap. I remember the loose fitting top. I remember the flowy pants. And you let me know in the comments, do you remember that back in the day, which is a long time ago, under this white see-through shirt would have been an orange tank top? That is so outdated, but I was just remembering it, so I am very comfortable today. My shirt is ready to wear, so I did not make the shirt. It's just a little pleated shirt, V-neck, hangs down the back. Of course, I have a tank top up underneath it, but these pants, this is a knit. They just have elastic in the waist. It had an elastic band, but my pants came up so high when I measured it, I just went on and cut them that way and added a little bit of extra just so I could turn them under. I don't have a seam on the side because I cut them on the fold, but they are so cute. I use Simplicity 8924. This is the pattern I'm working with for this collection. So I use this pattern to make these pants. I don't know how far down you can see, but let me do it this way for you. The border of the fabric is on the bottom of the pants. Oh my God, I am just looking at these. They are like the most comfortable pants. So I am like feeling like my old self in these clothing items today. So it was just a simple make. They pull on pants. Like I said, it has a band, but I didn't put the band. I just extended my waist a little bit. It was already long, so I extended it like another inch and then rolled it under 1.5 inches. Put the elastic in it, probably more like 1 5/8 inches. Put the elastic in it, pulling them on. I do have on some wooden earrings and no other jewelry, you know, while I am filming. But let me tell you, I went online to see if I could purchase a pair of clogs. You remember those shoes, the wooden clogs, but a pair of clogs. Somebody tell me why I'm seeing them for like $200, $160, $210. Now I did see some $48 and stuff like that, but I didn't know clogs were in like that. And I didn't want to get those because I will probably wear some, but I don't think I would wear them often enough. I'm not sure, but I was expecting old clogs. They old school. I mean, I know they wear a lot of the flat ones now, but anywho, I was like, oh, okay. But nevertheless, right now I don't have on any. I hurt my foot over the past weekend, so I'm really not even out and about. So I just have my slipper on so that I could have on something cushiony. If I was to go out, I probably would put on my tan espadrilles and call it a day. That's well, they're not really espadrilles. They similar to this. This is a sandal, but I have some espadrilles real similar to this. So what I'm going to show you next is Simplicity 9538. This is a vintage pattern. This is 1940s shirt, and it's just this peasant style top. I'm sure we've seen it many times on the internet being made. I have made this before. Actually twice I have made it, but this time I decided to make it out of a lace fabric. I figured the Bohemian collection includes some lace and some crochet, and so I used this lace. This lace is completely see-through, as we know, but as you can see, we have the elastic, as you can see, we have the elastic around the neck, around the neck. Here is, it's kind of like just a cap sleeve. Now, it has a gusset. You can't really see it in this blouse, but I'll talk about it. I did run a piece of bias tape, you can't really see it, around the waist so that I could pull some elastic through it. While this doesn't seem like very much, the lace is gorgeous. I'm thinking you can see the pattern, right? The lace is gorgeous, and so is the blouse. Now, a gusset is an additional piece of fabric that is put in a garment to give it room. So this is kind of like a diamond shape, and what it does is an additional piece, fits right there under the arm. Because of the lace pattern, you can't really see the seams in it. I don't know, it wasn't really necessary, but because this was the blouse pattern that I chose, of course, this is what I did. So not very much going on with it, but it is cute, cute, cute. In the photos, I paired it with a pair of jeans. I think I did put those sandals on, and I would call it a day. By the time I put on the jeans, these sandals, and carry this bag, you can see I still have a tag on it, this bag. I didn't buy this bag for this group, but I have not yet carried it, and I was like, oh, this matches really, really nice. I like the leather. I figured the trim around here kind of helps add to the theme of this collection. So this is one of the items that I made. After I made this, I liked it so much, I decided that I would add it to my dress. The idea of Simplicity 9114, this dress, it's a dress pattern. Yeah, they call it a dress. However, as you can see, you can wear it, treat it like a duster. You see the layers of ruffles. Of course, you can see them right here. So I thought that I would use this fabric here This is a rayon challis. It's really nice. And I was like, oh, okay, this has the boho look. I will make it in tiers and put a white top. So when I shopped for the fabric, I was looking for a white t-shirt type fabric, but really, really nice. At the time, I didn't find one, so I ended up buying a white fabric, has a little stretch in it. It has a little sheen, like a taffeta feel, like a played down taffeta feel. And then I have this. So when I got home and decided to do the cutting, I decided that I didn't want it long, so I would just do one row and be able to just wear it like a short duster. But after looking at the pattern on the fabric, one row was all of this, because each row on here is different, and I wanted to show the whole pattern. So I cut it, and then I realized it's awfully long. So then I tried it on, and I was like, this is a dress. So nevertheless, I was able to treat it both ways. So let's see, let's take a look at it. So what I did is, this is the taffeta side. Just pinned her on. I left one side taffeta. Hear it? I overlaid lace on this side. I did the sleeves out of the lace. And then I did gather it and do the bottom out of this. The front down here actually has snaps because I decided on this ribbon. I wanted the ribbon on here. I thought maybe I was dressing it down. So I said, well, it's starting to look dressy, and that wasn't the plan. So I said, well, let me add some stuff to it to make it different. All it did was make it dressier. But I love this top. Of course, the bottom of it is open. I do have buttons to put down the bottom in case I do want to wear it as a dress. I didn't make the buttonholes yet because I haven't made a decision on that. But I have some nice orange buttons. I don't know, I might change to blue. So this part is open while the bodice itself closes. What I did with the snap, my snaps are silver. I think I'm gonna get some clear ones and change them out. But here is the top. That lace on there, ooh, gorgeous. I hemmed that by hand. I did French seams, yeah, on the shoulder. I put bias tape, and well, I put bias tape on here. You see the pattern of this? I didn't want to cut it off. I wanted the entire pattern on the dress, so I left it. So it ended up being entirely different from what the plan was, but it's very, very, very nice. I really do like it. But it goes to show you that I don't care what you make, how you style a garment, you're gonna always find a way, or it's going to always end up being something that fits right into your normal clothing. Because although this is boho inspired, you guys know this is like my style. It's just a cute dress, throw your heels on, and you are good to go. So I'm really pleased with it. I like the touch that I did with this blue plaid ribbon. put it on here with this. I like the fact that I did the lace overlay on one side. I like the lace sleeve, same lace as the peasant top. So I really, really do like it. So these are the two pieces I have added, well, three including these pants, that I have added to my boho collection. When I was going through my things and taking pictures, I remembered, why do I have an orange vest? And why can't I put my vest on? Oh my gosh. Another unit to the outfit. Very, very, very cute. I enjoyed this part right here when I put the flower on here. Right now I'm just pinning it, but it does like sticking a pin in the mannequin, trying to. But ooh, I told you the dress kept getting dressier and dressier, but I really do like it. So I have two other pieces to show you, maybe three other pieces to show you, because I said I'd be showing this collection throughout the month of May. So many of you may have already or have been hesitant about Mimi G's Simplicity 9114, but this really is a great pattern. I haven't made the pants or the camisole yet. This is the second time I used it to make the dress, the duster. They call it a dress. And so I really do like it. So if you're thinking about something nice and flowy, as you see, I didn't put the collar on. I made it short sleeve instead of long sleeve. We do not button all the way down. I did one tier instead of two. You can do whatever it is you want to do. So it's a good base for hacking, a good pattern base for hacking. The peasant top here, Dine in Creativity, I'm not sure of her name, but Dine in Creativity, she loves this pattern. She's made several of these peasant style tops, and like I said, this is one of the main patterns, the Simplicity 8924. My tops I showed last week were from this pattern, so I do love the pants. I will tell you, I cut these pants by the size 8, and you see how loose they are. So when if you do go to make them, you know, check it out and see what you should do. I should have cut the 6. The finished garment measurements are there. I look at them, but I haven't been a 6 in so long that when I see 6, it's like, I don't know. I cut the 8 because of the knit and the style I was going for. The 8 is fine, but if I make another pair, I will definitely use the size 6. In the Mimi G pattern, I think I used the 10. Let me see. I probably should look at the pattern piece. Yeah, I did. I used the 10 in this right here. It looks really, really good. And in this peasant top, I usually put a little mark on there. What did I do? This is the 8. The peasant top is the 8. Probably could have gone with a 6, but you know, I like it kind of full. So anyway, this is what we have. Maybe it's something you want to make. I really love the fabric. I love the orange and navy and white color scheme. I just love it, and I love the fact that my orange vest was available to be able to wear with this when I actually go to put it on. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, share my channel, subscribe if you will. I, of course, will appreciate that. But one thing I always say is ring that bell when you want to be notified, or so you can be notified every time I upload another video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. So this was the original intent of this garment. I used like this taffeta fabric and combined the lace. I should have just used more of like a t-shirt fabric, because once I used this, it fancied it up. I knew the lace would make it a little fancy, but when I did this, that was it. So it was supposed to be the Mimi G dress, which I shortened it. And I was supposed to be able to wear it with some pants or some jeans or something. Hold on. See? So I still can. I could wear it with my jeans. I got my little, you know, cognac color sandals on and stuff. So if I wanted to, if I wanted to be cute, my bow, I could go ahead and still put this on as a little duster looking thing. But I do like it. I think I like it better as a dress, but I do like it. So I hurt my foot over the weekend, so I really couldn't put no heels on. But this is the dress. I had planned to wear the dress Mother's Day, but I hurt my foot, so couldn't put my heels on and all this drama, so I didn't wear it. But this side is the taffeta. This side has the lace overlay with the lace sleeve. The back is the taffeta. I just have this blue belt on, and you can see how flowy it is. Gathers at the waist, and it will be buttons down the rest of the front. And of course, you see my ties. They are actually sewn onto the dress. But yeah, this is my dress. I really like it a lot. Hopefully my flower, these earrings, help to give it that bohemian idea. Okay, so here is the lace top, just the top. You see the elastic, front and back. The short sleeve, you can't see the gusset under here. There's a triangular gusset up underneath, but with this fabric, you can't see it. The shirt just hangs. I did put a strip, like bias tape, strip around, and then I ran some elastic through there. It just hangs like this, and that's all to it. Now some people will wear it like the peasant top, and it goes down like that. I don't really think I would ever do it like that, but if I wanted to, I could. I just have on my straight leg jeans with this and my sandals. Once I get my foot together, I will wear my lighter jeans that bell out and my light blue espadrilles. I changed earrings so that I could have on a wooden earring, and then of course I will put on the wooden bracelets, probably some type of wooden choker. But this is it, cute little top. And of course you can see I have a tank top on underneath it because it is completely sheer. But you know we don't go outside like that, so here we go. I guess if I wanted to, I don't know, that might look kind of crazy.